Are you fed up with asking your partner nicely, nagging, sulking, shouting? None of them work really, do they? But we somehow keep on doing it. And I'm going to introduce you to an entirely new idea, which is called nudging. So rather than actually pushing your partner, you sort of nudge them along a little bit. And the key to all of this, in fact, it comes from the whole idea of behavioural economics, which is what Downing Street is now trying to use to alter us and make us eat more healthily and save more money for the future, and all these sort of positive kind of things. And the idea is to use this actually for your relationship as well. And it's all about thinking smarter and understanding why people find change so difficult. And if you can actually put yourself into your partner's shoes and understand why, for example, he or she won't empty the dishwasher, then you're going to have a much better chance of actually changing it. I also look in detail at something called Appreciative Inquiry. This is an entirely different way of solving problems, because traditionally we've said what's wrong with our relationship and began to talk about it. And the problem with this is it immediately puts your partner's back up because it sounds like criticism. Well, let's be honest, it really is criticism. But with Appreciative Inquiry, you start from an entirely different way. It's far more creative. And the idea is you talk about what's right with your relationship. You talk about the good times. So straight away, you're in a good mood. You're also completely and utterly undefensive. And you look at why the good times were so good. How could we build on those? What could we actually take from those good times and take it into the rest of our relationship? You also begin to dream about the kind of relationship you would like to have. So you've got actually a positive goal. For example, rather than complaining about we never see each other, it becomes we'd like to spend more time together. If you say we never see each other, you immediately become defensive and say, well, I have to work a lot. But this way you can begin to start thinking about some of the things you could actually change that would encourage you to be able to see each other a little bit more. So we come into the next stage, which is we've had dream and now we have design, where you begin to look at how to actually change things, and then obviously you move through to deliver. But by being entirely positive the whole time, and if you come up with a negative, just writing it down, putting it to one side, that's for another time. Appreciative Inquiry can really change your relationship. And that's what all of this book is about. It's about finding new ways of doing things that actually allows you to cooperate, to nudge your partner, and also to look at changing yourself, because actually if you start to do things differently, your partner will change and start to do things differently as well. In fact, the moment you stop criticising somebody is normally the moment they're most ready to change. So this book is all about change without the pain.